Hi, my name is John Hatch, and there's a 5th, 6th grade math lesson on solving problems using unit rates. For this lesson, what you need is a math notebook, a pencil, and a 4-function calculator. And if you need to go get that, that's fine. We're going to cover the standard and then a review from the last couple weeks on ratios. The standard for today is RPA3B, Solve Unit Rate Problems. To review from the last couple weeks, we first started talking about ratios. A ratio is a comparison of two numbers, also known as values or quantities. It could be written in word form, colon form, or fraction form. And as you can see the pictures there, it shows 4 salads to 1 egg. And even though it can be written in those 3 forms, it's all said as the word form, 4 to 1. A rate is a special type of ratio that compares two quantities with unlike units of measure, and that unit rates compare a quantity to 1 unit of another quantity. So for this, when we're talking about rates, we have Gatorade bottles here. For $20, there are 24 of them. Over here, we have 6 bottles for $8. We might need to answer the question, what is the cost of 10 bottles of Gatorade? And here you can see this fancy ad that says, buy 6 bottles for $8. Well, how much is that per bottle? And that's how we find the unit rate. So if we know 6 bottles is $8, we need to divide until we get down to one of those numbers being a 1. So you can divide it by 2 and you get 3 bottles is $4. And if you divide by 6, then you get 1.3333333 on a calculator. But since we're talking money, we're only going to call it $1.33 and use only the first 2 digits beyond the decimal. So we know that 1 bottle costs $1.33. The question asked, what is the cost of 10 bottles of Gatorade? So at this point, we're going to multiply $1.33 times 10 for 10 bottles, and we come up with $13.30. While I was working on this, I was thinking, well, another way to get 10 is to add those numbers that we had earlier. We had 6 bottles for $8, 3 bottles for $4, and 1 bottle for $1.33. The 6 plus 3 plus 1, in this case, equals 10. So if we add those costs, 8 plus 4 is 12, plus $1 is $13, and there's your $13.33. So this next question is, what is the cost of 16 balloons for a party? Buy 3 balloons for $5. So the cost is 3 balloons at $5. Well, there's not a good factor that goes into both those. So we're going to divide the $5 by 3, and we come up with $1.66. Because there's a whole bunch of 6s behind there, we're going to round that up to $1.67. So we divided to get that, but to answer the question, what is the cost of 16 balloons for a party? We're going to multiply the $1.67 times 16, and we get $26. On the calculator, it says 66 cents. But we're going to round that up to $26.67. For a party, what is the cost of 26 cupcakes for that party? Well, we found 4 cupcakes for $6. Boy, those are fancy looking cupcakes. And we're going to reduce that down until we can get a unit rate. So we divide by 2, and we find that would be $3. When we divide the $6 by 4, we get 1 cupcake equals $1.50. So our unit rate is $1.50. But to find out the cost for 26 cupcakes, we're now going to multiply the $1.50 times 26, and we get $39 for those cupcakes. Hey, let's try a few together now. The Science Club wants to feed birds. 4 pounds of birdseed costs $12. How much will 10 pounds of birdseed cost? Well, let's make a chart like we did on the other examples. And we have 1 column for birdseed, and we have 1 column for cost. And for the $4, 4 pounds, and the $12, we're going to find factors that go into both. So we can divide by 2. and we find that 2 pounds equals $6. We can divide by 4 and find 1 pound, there's a unit, equals $3. Now that we know that, we're trying to find out how much does 10 pounds cost. So we're going to multiply the unit rate of $3 times the 10, and we come up with $30. Another way is we could add to get there, because 4 pounds plus 4 pounds plus 2 pounds equals 10. So $12 plus $12 is $24, plus 6 is $30. So you can either multiply to get there, or you can add. Let's check this one out. The Science Club wants to feed hummingbirds as well. 6 feeders cost $24. What is the total cost of 11 feeders? We're going to make a chart, and we have feeders and cost, and we find common factors, and we can divide by that. So when we divide by 2, we have 3 feeders for $12. When we divide by 6, we have 1 feeder, costs $4. So our unit rate is $4. But now we want to find the cost for 11 feeders. We're going to multiply. So $4 times 11 is $44. Well, let's look at this one. The Science Club wants to feed squirrels. 24 acorns cost $14. How much do 58 acorns cost? We're going to use a chart, and we have 1 column for acorns and 1 column for cost. 24 acorns, $14. When we divide by 2, a common factor, we get 12 is $7. When we divide by 4, we get 6 acorns, or $3.50. But we're getting into a tough one where we need a calculator for sure now. When we divide by 8, we get 3 acorns for $1.75. And when we divide, we can get 1 acorn down to 58 cents. So now that we have it down as 58 cents, we're going to multiply that to find out how much 58 acorns cost. And just by chance, 58 cents times 58 is $33.64. That's where they came out to be the same number. Okay, so we come back to this. Which was the better purchase? We started talking before about 24 bottles for $20 and 6 bottles for $8. Well, I can answer it a couple different ways. One, if I only have like $10, I can't really buy the 24 bottles. So it's kind of best to buy the 6 bottles for $8. But it's not really your best purchase, because when you look at the unit cost, it's $1.33. If you could buy the 24 bottles at $20, now it's 83 cents per bottle. So you're saving 50 cents per bottle. At first, it doesn't sound like much, but if you were to buy like 100 or 1,000 bottles, that money would come back to you really quickly as far as what the difference is, and you'd be able to make a lot more money. Well, let's try some on our own. We have 6 Hubba Bubba for $12, and the unit price is $2. We have 4 Beyblades for $28, and the unit price is $7. We have 8 Slime and Putties for $26, and the unit price is $3.25. Let's give you a minute 30 to find out how much each of those, how much it would cost for 20 Hubba Bubba, 10 Beyblades, and 30 Slime and Putty. Beyblades, we see that the unit rate is $7, and if it's times 10, 7 times 10 is $70. Good job. For the next one, the Hubba Bubba, the unit rate is $2, and to multiply 2 times 20 is $40. For the last one, we have 8 Slime and Putty. We want to know how much 30 would cost when it's $3.25, and the answer was $97.50. So A rate is a special kind of ratio that compares two quantities with unlike units of measure, and that unit rate compares a quantity to one unit of another quantity. So when you can find the unit rate, it's really important because one, you can answer math questions. But like in the Gatorade example, you can now make wiser decisions with your money. And that's better for you to understand as you start your own businesses and as you try to make money on your own. Well, we just worked on a great lesson on finding unit rates and being able to solve problems. Thanks for doing this math lesson with us. I'm John Hatch. Bye.